Welcome to all you Aquarians out there. Welcome to your monthly horoscope for August 2013 for Aquarius in general. What will happen during the month of August? My goodness, all those months of so many activity in the skies. We had grand trines, we had a Star of David, and now we are having a full square. A full square in the month of August, and that is really exciting and really challenging. But if you do it right, there is so much opportunity to have success. And I will talk about it in a minute for you Aquarians, what kind of areas of life are highlighted here. There are 4 planets that are involved in this full square. So with a full square there are 2 oppositions, which means high energy levels, which means confrontations, and because of the confrontations people start moving along and start to see some progress in their life. The planets that are involved, that are most important, are Pluto and Jupiter. Pluto is a planet of power, and a planet that wants to transform. Jupiter actually wants a bit the same. It wants to grow and it wants to find truth. And if you combine those two, you have a very high energetic aspect. This is in an opposition. Opposition always means a bit of a struggle and a bit of tension going on before you get this success. Of Pluto and Jupiter, because this is actually a success aspect. If you find that in a natal chart, it means that the person has success or can tap into very much of inspiration and to inspire other people and to convince also other people. What is the keyword of this aspect? Because it is such a challenge, the keyword is modesty. And I think most Aquarians do understand to be modest, to understand to be tolerant, and to understand to also acknowledge that other people can have certain opinions. And why do I say that? Because this Jupiter-Pluto is so much about your own strength, and it is so much about your own views. And sometimes if we are rigid and if we are, like that, we don't want to change our views, and even worse, we want to impose our views towards other people. And for you, this challenging aspect has to do, I think, with not every Aquarian, but with a lot of Aquarians, it will have to do with their work, with their day-to-day routines. It is also connected to the mind, the higher mind, so the way that you think. And this is a good month to travel, by the way, with Venus there in your 9th house, and probably something all of a sudden could occur there that gives you this insight. Especially this aspect is harder when you are someone who's very rigid and who's very resistant to change, and maybe it has to do with work. Maybe it has to do with your opinions that you have. So if you're trying to impose your opinions at work without even considering theirs, then you are going to be blocked by them, and you are going to feel that life is all about confrontations all of the time, which is not true, of course. But if you are someone who understands this, who understands that this is happening for a reason, and who understands that this aspect, this energy, is all about trying to make you not rigid, trying to give you a bigger view, and because Jupiter is about the bigger picture. And if you do that, you will have success, definitely, with what you're doing at the time, especially when it considers work, especially when it considers health as well, because the 6th house is health. So it could be that there has been a huge struggle considering your health, and all of a sudden there is an opening around the middle of August. That could be the case as well, and that will be very nice because Venus is also involved here, which is trying to make it all a bit modest and a bit diplomatic. Now, another house that is considered here is your 12th house. And the 12th house is the most hidden, most difficult house of all houses, because it's your blind spots that are hidden there. And strangely enough, other people do see those spots, but you don't. So something will reveal itself. It is possible that something happens that will reveal for you your blind spots as well. And having Pluto in the 12th means that you are actually having a lot of power, even if you don't know it. But maybe some person at work or a colleague or someone from abroad, because they are 9th house, so foreigners are included here as well, can open your eyes to do that. So do open your eyes and also listen to them, listen to those other people who have something to say, and try to be modest and open to that. Now, you also have a full moon in your sign this month. This is nice. This is on the 21st of August, and so around that time something can come to a climax that considers you. It considers even your body, your health. So, but on another level, that considers how you present yourself to other people. So something, you will have your emotions on your sleeve around that day, whether you like it or not, and you will feel good about that. There is a new moon in your opposite sign on the 6th, so there's also a focus around that time, around the 6th of the month, on relationships. So something can start new. If you're not in a relationship, maybe you're going to have a new one, if you're open to that. Having said that, what else? Oh yes, another little thing to add. I don't know many about stones, actually. I don't even know the name in English for this barnsteen, which is the Dutch word for this stone. It is a stone with little insects in it. And I just picked it out this morning, and I have this book that gives an explanation of these stones, and it was so fitting in very well with what I'm saying here for the horoscopes of August, because this stone is, if you're feeling not really creative, if you're feeling not inspired, if you're feeling that you are a bit too cool for yourself and for others, you could try and wear these, or wear that color. It doesn't have to be that stone. Wear that color. It will give you a bit of warmth if you need it. Having said that, I wish you all the best, you Aquarians. If you want a consultation, do click the link below. And if you want classes from me, don't hesitate to commit yourself now, because at the end of August I will close this class, because I don't want more than 10, because otherwise it becomes too complicated and it's not really interesting anymore with so many people. So the smaller the group is, the better. So wish you all the best, you Aquarians. Have a fantastic month for August, and I'll see you next month. Bye bye.